So my son Kobe suggested that I do a vlog instead of a blog because apparently people don't like to read anymore. So I thought I'd explain nutritional meal planning in a short, simple vlog. So why nutritional meal planning? Like you, I enjoy good food, but at the same time, I'm pretty tired and exhausted after the end of a long day. And it helps to be organized to prioritize the things that are important to you in your life. So feeding my kids healthy food and healthy meals and real food is important to me. And in order to do that, I had to get myself organized. So I came across this Martha Stewart magazine that had a menu plan and it had a shopping list. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is the most genius thing I've ever heard of. So I used it. I did the shopping list, came home, did the meal plan for the week, and I was hooked. I was like, that makes so much sense. Okay, so this is how you get started. You're going to print off one of the blank forms. There's a bunch of them on the website, on my website. So you can start writing down the meals that you normally make. What's in your repertoire? What do you normally cook when you do cook? And so you write, the meal here and then the ingredients there. So this lower part is the shopping list, and the top part is just the title of whatever it is you're making or what you need food for. So you're going to have a full list of all of the meals that you make, and then you're going to start trying to incorporate some new things. If you're anything like me, you probably have a list of recipes that you've collected and never actually tried. But this way you will try it because it'll be scheduled and you'll have all the ingredients to make it. So if you have friends who've got great recipes that you've tried and you want to try them out, then do that. Get them to email you a copy and you can print it off and you can start adding it to your list. The second thing you do after you have all of your main foods and meals that you like to make, then you're going to start scheduling it. You're going to start putting it in to a more fixed schedule. And don't worry about it being rigid that you have to adhere to, Monday night spaghetti, Tuesday night chow mein. Don't worry about that, because once you have it scheduled in, the days can be mixed around. It's not necessarily like you're locked into that. All it means is that you now have all of the ingredients to make that particular meal when you feel like baking it. The other consideration about the scheduling portion of it, though, is that if you know that certain nights, mom or dad works late or they have night class or things like that, then somebody else can be scheduled to cook on that particular night. So when you are doing the planning and you know that, say, mom's doing a class every Tuesday and Thursday night, then she's not making the meals, then, dad's dinner is going to be in that particular night. So you have to think about your own family's particular needs and your own particular schedule and start thinking in terms of that. Also, schedule the kids in to help with certain things. That really helps a lot. So that's the basics. If you were able to get 4 solid weeks of meals planned out, you would never have to think about what you're going to make for dinner ever again. Because essentially I put 4, blank forms on there. You could type them out, save them on your computer, print them when you need them. Another thing to keep in mind when you're doing planning is to think about how you can create one meal that can lead to another meal. So, for example, you could do a roast chicken on Sunday night and then use that chicken for chicken soup for Monday night. There's lots of ways that you can start one meal and use something for the next meal. Like if you're making spaghetti sauce, you can save that for later in the week and you can make a lasagna with the spaghetti sauce. So there's a lot of different ways that you can incorporate planning that makes one job easier for the next. So you can always find ways to get more and more efficient and more organized. So if you want to take it to the next level, you can do the Sunday night food prep. So Sundays you can do your grocery shopping, even though it's a little bit busier in the grocery store. It's not always as fun to shop on Sundays because everyone's doing the same thing. But the good thing about Sundays is that everyone's home, so everyone can chip in. So like I said on my blog, I believe that if we all live in the house, then we all take care of the house. If we are all eating, then we all share in the helping out of making the meals. So on Sundays, most people are home, and we have we're feeling a little bit recharged. We have a little bit of extra energy we can put into preparing for the rest of the week. So some of the things that I've done in the past are, you get your groceries home, you get everyone in the kitchen helping. You fill up a sink, you put a cup of vinegar into the water, and you soak all of your fruits and vegetables. So just get that out of the way. Everything's clean. You're getting all the pesticide residue out. I honestly think that the vinegar helps keep everything fresh for longer. That's been my experience. I'm not sure if that's actually scientifically proven, but it works for me. The other thing is start pre-chopping things up. So I like to chop up 1 or 2 heads of romaine lettuce, putting it in the container for the week. It makes kind of doing a salad bar a lot easier. I will be way more likely to take a salad for lunch if everything's already chopped up and ready to go. Another thing I do is I put mixed nuts in a bowl and, mix them up, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, walnuts, almonds, and then I put them into those little snack size baggies and I just make a whole whack of them for the week. I keep those with me in my purse. They help with blood sugar, keeping your blood sugar levels, and if you're starving and you need a snack, it's a good healthy snack because you get the omega-3 fatty acids. You can do stuff like chopping up the carrots and celery, put those into a container with a little bit of water so that they don't dry out. That helps keep them fresh. Broccoli, cucumbers, you can pre-cut all of those things. I love snap peas because you don't have to prep them. You don't have to do anything to them. They're just great on their own, just like, bananas and apples. I also like to make a really big fruit salad. Get things like watermelon, cantaloupe, honeydew, grapes, berries, oranges, grapefruit, mango, whatever you want. Just make a big giant batch of it. And then I get those little containers and the kids can fill those up for their lunches. Another thing you can do is to pre-cook bacon, because who doesn't love bacon, right? We're all going to be more likely to eat that salad if it's got a little sprinkling of bacon on it. For sandwiches, put them on a cookie sheet and put them into the oven and cook like a whole package of bacon. Or you can just chop up a whole package of bacon and make bacon bits and just throw it in whatever you're making, because bacon makes everything good. So not the healthiest, but if it makes you eat the salad more, then go for the bacon. I'll pre-make granola bars in really big batches and then cut them up into individual sizes and wrap them for the week. You can also do things like pre-make yogurt smoothies. So just like you would make any kind of nutritional smoothie, and then put it into those little freezer containers for your kids to take to for their lunches. And so by the time it's lunchtime, they're usually about half thawed, so they're a little bit frozen and a little bit creamy. So those are great. So you can start doing these things to get pre-prepared, and you can give the kids the task of saying, okay, today's your day to do the vegetables and your day to do the fruit salad or something like that, so that everyone's sharing in the duties, and then you have a whole week to enjoy all this really great food that's already pre-prepared for you. So it makes it so much more enjoyable during the week and like a treat to be like, hey, I've got healthy food, I've got great lunches, I've got great dinners, and everything is smooth and easy because everyone has helped out. So that's the goal of nutritional meal planning. And if you have any questions, you can shoot me an email. So thanks for tuning in. And I hope you enjoyed the blog. I hope it was informative, and I hope this really works out for you because it works for me. Thanks.